Two things for you. One sort of positive, kind of isn't positive, but kind of is positive at the same time. In work the other day, had stuff going on, thinking about it going home, thinking about it that night. Next morning, had something happen that I have never happened before. It's kind of like a new fight or flight. I process things from work a lot in the shower, wash them off me when I get home. But on Sunday morning, I was thinking about stuff that had happened in work while I was getting ready. So in the shower, obviously. While I was doing it, my body was ridiculously tense. And for the first time ever, I felt like I was ready to run from a shower. Just because I was ready to run from what was going on in my head. Now, I told a handful of people about it when I went into work on Sunday, and then yesterday when I went in, I had to tell the leader about it, and it changed the way things were going to be done. And he had to tell a couple of my colleagues. Now, one of them, fella, bit older than me, much more boisterous than me, but he walked back into the office where I was, put the hands out, big massive hug. Now, what I'm trying to say from that is that it's like the conversation that I had with the therapist I told you about recently, where fellas, don't be afraid to show how you're feeling. I had that fella giving me a big hug. I had one or two of the girls giving me big hugs as well, who I'd be close to, and one of the lads who is even taller than I am, giving lots of love then and support, and being fairly honest with me about his own feelings on stuff over text once he had arrived home. It's alright not to be perfect in the head. It's alright not to fucking know why it's happening, or, well, indeed nearly you could say, to see it coming. Recognize it, talk about it, the support is there. On a completely different note, I have another space now opening up because my existing client, the weight is dropping off him. We have I've sent, he has a date in the middle of summer for something that's going on, and I want him to be able to drink first. I want him to be able to enjoy food first because it's a fairly big social event, and I also can see that we will have dropped 10 kilos off him by then at the rate that he's going. So, space for another person. Contact is fairly high. I am in contact with him most days, and I pick up on what he needs help with and give him suggestions for every week. When I feel like life is getting in the way for him, I'm reminding him. There is a weekly check-in where I want video so that I can read facial tone, tone of voice, all of the rest of it, to see how you're really feeling, see what's really going on behind it. During the week, like I said, there's communication, and I ask questions then too. I look for feedback then too. I give advice then too. So if you feel like you need consistent help, give me a shout, I am here. Now, the goal with this fella, I know the fella that is with me for 20 years. He was extremely confident. He could dance all night and have people watching him dance. And when we had to chat about why he wanted help, basically didn't feel good felt judged when he was going out into the public just because he didn't feel confident or comfortable in his skin anymore, felt overweight, and now we are getting rid of that. Want your goat? Give me a shout.